I don't know if you know this, but I'm not a technician, and computer science does not help with the fact that it took me a couple of days to fix my computer. Now that's out of the way, I'm going to show you how I turned our original map from Gumption into this. You said it's blurred? Oh man, I guess you just gotta watch the video. Picture this. You just got a message on your phone. Your boss and coworker may be gone for a week, meaning you need to work until they're back. Now at first you're thinking, oh dearie me, that's gonna be a lot of work, until you realize the amount of work they did while you're gone, which I'll show later because it's a lot. I first started by laying the grass to add depth to our game's more pixelated style, and then I continued to work on the I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of fell asleep. Let's move on. On day 2, I realized my work wasn't exactly polished, so I started by debugging it for things like texture glitching and models. Unlike the last video, the cities were not set. I was kind of confused on how to detail it until my new invention. Hey, this is what I already exist. Using this new innovation, it allowed me to make the grass map appear much more massive. The hard part about using it though is that the hills still didn't look as detailed, which I just added more hills to. I also built some models for a pickaxe and a shovel in Blender because, you know, I was told to do so by... Wait. So it turns out I also worked before this story I told, so just pretend I just told it. A massive part of this week was polishing, so that's what I started with. As you can see in the right, I also started with the borders. Then when I got bored of making the landforms, I created transitions between the biomes. As I continued to extend the border, I thought it would be a good idea to replicate the design of the river and cave in the mesa area, which is one of the things that shmelfings worked on. I did get a bit lazy, and polishing it still took 3 days. Now a word from our sponsor.
Yo, remember me? I'm the guy from that video y'all posted a couple years ago. I don't think a couple years ago, I think last year, I forgot. But I noticed one of the videos reached 1.3k viewers. That's crazy. That's a lot of views if you can't tell. I just want to say, congrats Blue Jade, keep it up. Also, viewers, keep it up. I don't know, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Yeah, I was thinking of having like a little segment where like a friend talks or... Anyways. This final stage is what I like to call the geek part because it was 2 AM, I was tired, and I forgot what was happening. Since most of the other biomes were flat, I really wanted to make the mountain area a bit more difficult to traverse, which I did by making the ground a lot more uneven and adding really tall mountains around the city. To add even more height to this biome, I added mountains on the top of the border. Since we don't have a team test right now, I'd just like to give a personal shout out to both shmelfings and splitcart. I don't make the videos, but they do so much great work behind what is shown on the camera, and I just want to thank them for that. Back to building the mountains, I continued to make a few more tall landforms and polishing, and I was eventually able to get to a finished product, which, drumroll please, this. No drumroll, okay, I see how it is, but with all that finished, all that meant was that I was finally done. Now I can play Roblox. Bro, what do I do? Oh, my friends told me about what was it called? Project Hunt or something? I'll check that out. Prospecting? What? I need to tell the others.